Hi, in this video we'll see how to use datasheets. Let's jump into the tutorial. For this I'll create a project called Datasheet Demo. It is going to be a card game. Okay, the datasheets can be accessed from the data panel on the left sidebar. Let's get into the sheets. Like now the board is empty, we don't have any data here. Let me first create a deck. Let's call it my deck. We don't have any elements here. Let's go to the data sheet and then let's create some columns. The first column, I'll call it an ID column. Let it be of type number. I'll create another column called name. It's a text type column. I'll add another column called power. Let's say it indicates the power of a animal here. I'm selling the data type as number. We have here, let's add a type of image. Okay, so this is how a simple row looks like. We can attach an image to a row. We don't have any assets. Let's upload some assets here. I have some images ready. I'll upload it into the assets. We can see those images here. Let's go back to the data column. I'll click this data button. I'll link the animal. Let's say I'll call it a tiger. Its power is 10. We've already linked. I'll give it ID 1. So now we have a row. We have the names for each of these columns. Let's go to design. Let's create a simple design. I'll add a text field here. I'll align it to the center, link it to its name. We'll start seeing the name of the animal. Similarly, we'll add a image. Let me link it to the image column. Let's add another text field. Let's link it to the power. It's a number right here. Let's align it to the center. Okay, we have a simple card here. And now let's see like how we can use the data sheets to manage the data, create multiple cards. Let's say like we want to add another animal to the data sheet. Okay, let's just click add row and then I'll give it ID and let's say it's a hawk. Its power is 6. Let's select the image and then there you go. We have a hawk. Let's go to the designer. You will be seeing the last row, the card from the last row. And if you want to preview all the cards, go here and then you will start seeing all the cards. So basically this is how the preview works. You can see the number of cards getting generated. Right, so let's go back to the data now. Instead of creating duplicate, let's say like creating one row at a time, we can just click the duplicate row. It will duplicate multiple rows. I'll call it 3, a panther. Let's say its power is 9. I'll connect its image to a panther and then let's say we'll call this a tortoise. Its power is, let's say, 8. Let's link it to its image. So we have 4 rows now. There must be 4 cards in the preview. Here you can see the last one and then you can preview all the images here. So basically this is how the card and data linking works. Now the datasheet also supports metadata and meta columns. Let's say like I want multiple cards to be printed when the cards are exported. So to achieve that of each type, To achieve that, what we can do is like we can add a meta column, and meta columns, they start with underscore name, and the name, there's a meta column supported called quantity, and then you say a number, then we'll add this column, and we can attach, let's say like I want just 2 of the tigers, 4 hawks, 3 panthers, and 5 tortoises in my game. So with this quantity column, like those many cards will be printed when you finally export the game. So basically this is how the meta columns work. Like this is quantity is one of the meta columns, and with using meta columns we can also control the visuals of each row. Say there is let's say like I want to control how the font looks, the sizes of each of these columns. I can say, let's say name underscore size, and its type is number, and this controls the font size for this name column. Okay, let's say tiger is 18, hawk is 17, panther is 18 again, and tortoise is 15. So now let's see like how that goes. So here we are, we can see a tortoise, its size is smaller, around 15, panther is 18, we have a 17 here, another 18 here. Okay, so that is how it can be controlled. Let's say like I want to control the face. I'll say name underscore font face, it's a text column, I call it like bold. Let's say this is bold as well. It has a normal face, and this is a italicized face. Let's go back here. You can see then like in the card it is already italicized. Let's see how it looks. Like panther is normal, hawk is bold, tiger is bold. So like this we can control different aspects using meta fields. Like datasheet also supports other meta fields like font. You can control the font, like if you want to do a different font. We can also control the color. Let's do a simple thing, like I have a name underscore color, I'll keep it red. I'll call it like, let's say this is red, this is green, blue, and yellow. Let's go back to the design. We'll see that being updated here. Okay, and we can also use names, or we can also use the hex codes. Let's say 0. Let's go back. You can see it turning black. So basically this is how the cards work. And then finally let's export the cards and then see how the exported game looks like. The data is exported. So we said like we need 2 of the tigers, we need 4 hawks. There are 4 hawks, 2 here and 2 here, and then we wanted 9 of the, like 3 of the panthers and then 5 of the tortoises. So they'll get replicated, and when finally the game sheet is printed, you will see them in those many quantities with their styles applied. See you in the next one. Bye.